I can't get my hat to stay on. Chad, Alton VFW Post 1308, save me.
Good morning. Good morning, Riverbenders. Hello, Angie.
Angie. Oh, I'm
Yours
ready.
on backwards.
Oh, well.
There you go. The buckle goes in front.
There we I am ready for this. I can barely hear myself.
That's all right.
You know, this is really cool. So, Alton VFW Post 1308. Chad, you're a friend of the show officially at this point in time.
Yes, I think so. Thank you.
I am really excited to talk about all the great things that you guys are doing. I mean, the Poppy Dance is this Friday, which is a huge, huge deal.
Yes.
And
yes.
then, you know, you got the St. Patrick's Day celebrations coming up. I've seen so many posts, actually, about Alton VFW lately.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on this week and next week. Towards the end of the month. Of course, Friday is Lent still. We have
Fish fry.
Fish fry. We had this week is Frankie and the House Shakers. We'll have our normal fish fry, but we'll also have steaks that night too. So
You're pulling
some
it off.
ribeyes. Yeah, I'm pulling out all the stops for the Poppy Drive. I mean, that's one of our biggest fundraisers is.
Yeah, and just so I had to take it, I couldn't hear you. It's like it's being like a a newborn deer without headphones. It's like, how do I use my hands? You know,
Right?
But,
Exactly.
You know, I really think this is such an important thing to talk about because so many times we see the Poppy Drives going on, we see the folks, and we get our flour or making that donation, but. Can you tell us a little bit more about what this actually is for and the meaning behind the Poppy Drive?
So the Poppy Drive is something that was started decades ago.
Okay.
I mean, I think back in the early 1900s. And it is designed for the VFWs to build our relief fund to help those veterans that are in need.
Yeah.
This is specifically designed in each one of the posts. And in national, I mean, it goes towards the national home, VFW home, and the children's home. It doesn't just stay here it also stays here in the local area, but it does go to national areas as well. So it's our post in general is an older post, and so we can't stand on the corners anymore. I mean, and with everybody driving the way they are right now. I'm gonna leave a big dent. I promise you. So
I'd end up on 270 if somebody hit me here.
So we decided that this year we're going to do a Poppy Dance. So
That's
come
so
in.
cool.
We've got a brand new band coming in this Friday. So
and name of the band just one more time.
Frankie and the House Shakers.
They're good. They are a good band. They know how to play, man.
I tell you what, we had Borderline there last weekend, and boy, I tell you, we just had a blast.
Didn't you have to add an additional night?
Yes.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, we did. We had to add an additional night because they sold out so quick.
And now I got to ask you, to me, and because you know me, I'm honest about what I don't know. And some hosts in the area go, "Well, that's not acceptable." Well, I hate to tell you this, but not everybody knows everything. And
Exactly.
And with you having such great insights on the post, it seems like the last, I guess 4 or 5, even a little bit beyond that. The last couple of years have been really just been great for you guys. I mean, it seems like there's events where a lot of people are showing up.
Yeah.
The VFW is jam-packed. That's a great sign.
And we're getting big. I mean, we're getting more stuff in. We had food trucks this month.
Yeah.
We had Pig on a Wing and Timo's. We're wanting to bring in some more food trucks in that area. We have our free bingo going on. We have Show Me the Money going on. We have a ladies' night going on. I mean, we have, I will tell you, at the end of the month, the last Friday of the month, that's going to be the big one. It's an all-you-can-eat surf and turf. Yeah.
Okay.
All-you-can-eat surf and turf. So.
Okay, hold on here. All you can eat. So that's, you pay the price and then as many dishes as you want.
Yep.
Good night. How do you sign up for that?
You just show up. There is no to-go orders. It's
Okay.
dine-in only.
Okay.
So we'll have ribeye steaks. We'll have fish, whitefish, buffalo, and catfish. We'll have coleslaw. We'll have potato salad, bread, French fries, onion rings, Angie.
Speaking of Angie, we have, I had mine. It's like you don't have the headphones on. It's like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
It's like you're sitting, but, St. Patrick's Day, and we don't have Angie here.
I know. You would think, with it being Leprechaun basically day, we'd have the little leprechaun here, but she's not. But I miss her.
Yeah, and two, I think it's so cool because you guys have such a good camaraderie. You guys really do work well together. And everybody does. That's in the decision-making process there. Yes,
and we get a lot of volunteers from the auxiliary. They have a bake sale this Friday. Every Friday they have a band, but they're volunteering. They're baking at home and they're bringing in their desserts. We have they put on an Easter egg hunt, so they're very involved in it as well. And then we have our regular Post members that are up there, and we have our gaming with Prairie State Gaming. Can't go wrong. You get food, beer, sodas. You can dance. Do everything.
You can dance if you want. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Got a little. But I got to tell you this, Chad. I went gambling last weekend.
Yeah.
Well, I went gambling every weekend, but I like to play the slots. The new games that you guys have up there, because these machines are brand new. The games are updated. You guys are one of the only places in town, really, that has the updated slot machine games.
We do have the new ones. They just brought in, I think, a couple weeks ago. So,
Chad.
I know.
I got to tell you this, man. I got to be honest here.
Go ahead.
This is our therapy.
Tell me.
Talk
to me, Goose.
I finally found the new game. I was like, do I stop into Alton VFW 1308, or I'm right next to home, so I go to the right next to my home, and I find the new game. Chad, I went up $200, and I didn't leave with $200. My grandma and I had the time of our life. Though,
that's all that matters.
It was her birthday, so I wanted to find the newer games because I thought, well, do I take her to the Post or do I go here? I took her just next door because travel's easier.
Yeah.
But I walked in and I saw your guys' pictures of the slots. I go, oh my God, they have the updated. I'm a huge slot machine guy, so it's a big deal.
Yeah, and we still have the old poker machines.
Yeah.
For those that want to play just poker, we still have those. And, we just have a good time there. We've got a couple new bartenders in there.
Do you really?
Yeah, we got Lisa and Melissa come in. Maggie's over the bars now. So we're doing updates inside. We're trying to get updates done outside.
Well, you're doing great work, and I really mean that. And I know that we have fun and joke a lot, but no, I'm not trying to patronize you, but you guys really are just on fire right now, and you're really moving forward. And I think it's going to be a really good couple of years.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah,
our Post is one audit away from making All-State and All-American.
Really?
So
that's a big deal.
It is actually a big deal.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be going to national this year, but we'll see.
Wow.
What happens during the audit. That's the only thing stopping us. But other than that, the Post is doing an amazing job. They're building a better rapport with the outside, with the community. And, we have our scouts. They're going to be there this Sunday, Scout Troop 1. They're doing a pancake breakfast.
Okay, so thank you for segueing, because I've been staring at this and I'm like, how do I tie in the pancake breakfast? Just because I thought I had a good line. All of you are good. I just want to try the line.
Yeah.
All of you guys are going to be partying this weekend with St. Patrick's Day and having fun at the Poppy Dance at the Alton VFW on Friday. So how do you recover?
Pancake, eggs, and sausage, orange juice, and apple juice. And it's the scouts.
Exactly.
It's the kids.
Exactly.
It helps them show community service.
Yes.
They get to spend some time with their family doing fun things that they're going to remember forever. Why not be a part of that?
Well, and so many times, time and time again, it frustrates me because we have so many great, young kids that do have a great idea, or they want to stay in the community. Show them some support. Go to those breakfasts. Go to the luncheons like I do with the CEO program, because we want them to stay here, and we want them to be excited about this place.
Exactly. And we support the troops, Troop 1 and Pack 1, or 8001, I think is what it is. But they do a lot. We do flag burning with them. There's a lot of different things that we do with them. Yeah. And this is kind of what they're helping with the VFW and kind of contributing back to the Post and themselves. They're earning something. They're earning,
Well, and too, like you said, it's about that the person they're becoming, the men, the women they're becoming.
It starts now.
It does. And I've always said it. It's one of those where you can get frustrated with the younger generation or start at a younger age and go tell them, hey, we're going to support you. We're going to be here for you. And hopefully it works out. But I just love this. So the pancake breakfast, that's on Sunday at
9:00.
Look at you today.
I know. I'm on it.
I am glad.
That's
Angie, you are getting to him today, Angie. He's on it. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. over at Alton VFW, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There you go. And then a quarter auction, that's a big deal. That's coming up too in April.
April 13th. April 13th, the big quarter auction right before I think Easter.
Yeah,
I think
right
it's Easter.
Before, yeah. Well, and this is one you better keep marking your calendars for because this gets pretty big.
Yeah, actually, the last one we had this month was huge. Had a lot of good turnouts, a lot of good vendors. Andrea's just done phenomenal in that area. So we're really enjoying the new stuff. We do have. There was something else. Commander, we are doing a Commander of the Day with the Scout as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Take us through that.
So the person is going to have a shirt, I think, and they're going to be the commander for the day there at the post. They're going to make all the decisions. We're going to let them have fun and let them see what it's like to run a bunch of adults.
When does this start?
Starts at 9:00. This is on pancake breakfast, yeah.
We got to get a camera out there.
Exactly.
We got to do like an undercover boss or trading places.
Yes,
oh my
absolutely.
God. Well, that's a great opportunity. That's so cool for the kids. I mean, that is seriously, we didn't talk about this before we came on.
No, we didn't.
We didn't have time. We just went right into this.
Exactly.
So you've got, that to me is one of the coolest things you guys are doing. Because that is such a unique thing to be. I've never heard of something like this before.
This is from the commander and working with the Boy Scout or the Scouts and Brad Yount. This is something that they've done together. I was just kind of notified of that here in the last couple weeks or so.
Yeah.
But I'm all for it. I enjoy watching these kids get recognized and being able to do things that's going to train them for the future.
Well, and you know what I think, seriously, this is why I love it. It's you're giving that kid that, the scout that going, remember when I was the commander for the day at Alton Post 1308? And they take that with them, and it's reinvesting in the community, in the post by giving them that moment. Oh, man. You won my heart over. Won my heart over. What
that was, like I said, it was a Wayne thing, which I forgot to tell. I told him this morning by accident, but... I love you, Wayne. Just so you know.
And seriously, you guys have such a great team. And I wanted to make sure we hit this. So for the dinner that's from 5 to 7 on that the Poppy Dance this Friday, do we have to register for that?
Nope.
Or when we get to the door, just pay our $12?
Yeah, whatever the cover is. I think there's a cover band for $5, and then the dinner I think is 12. Yeah.
And then the band starts right after. I like
at 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Well, and you guys have pretty much figured out the events at this point because, I've been to countless events in that bingo hall for campaigns and you name it. And now, it seems like what I like is you don't keep anybody there for too long or it gets stale. It's 2 hours get eaten and let's start having some fun.
Exactly. And Steve, our board president, he's done a phenomenal job as well, bringing in the new bands and bringing in new stuff in there.
Great point. Can I ask you a little bit more about, because I've always been curious about how that kind of operates or what that dynamic is. So is that how we get these new acts and get different events? Really cool.
We get that through our operations manager. We get that through our board president because a lot of things have to be approved.
Yeah.
But Steve has done a phenomenal job getting these new stuff in, and really proud of what he's done. He's bringing a Magic Mike night for the ladies on
I'm not the performer, I promise.
Yeah, it's definitely not Chunky's, I promise you.
We're the pre-show.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe more like Chris Farley type thing, but
I love that is my favorite skit of all time.
I know it is a good skit.
But that is fun. And that's what I really can't hit home enough is, when I first had you guys on, you kept saying, well, we're open to for the public.
Right.
I kept going, what does that really mean? And I thought it was a really nice, line, and I thought, well, that's cool. And then I see things like this where it's not this this, the traditional VFW or traditional, I use in air quotes, that's gone. Yeah. I mean, in all seriousness, because you guys you are the structure of a VFW, you share the history, you support the veterans, you're there.
And their families.
And their families, too. Yeah. With the auxiliary, a huge component.
Yeah. And we help the veterans' families in the community. If there's a veteran or a family of a veteran that needs help, if we don't have the resources at our post, we know where to go to get those resources. So, if there is somebody out there that needs food, we have a food pantry. Cottage Hills has a food pantry. We have the resources to be able to help those families.
It's incredible. I mean, it really is incredible. So with all this that we're talking about, I mean, I got to ask you, whenever you first, you're getting in the thick of things with the Post, did you think that you guys would really be in this? I mean, because to me, you guys are an innovative VFW.
We are innovative. We've got some younger people in that have kind of taken over, just like Cottage Hills. Dustin over there has done great work. I mean, he's the district, and what he's done with his post, is for a lot younger crowd. Iraq, kind of wars, where ours is more Gulf War, Vietnam. We're trying to move into the Iraq, Gulf War, trying to get more of those people involved. So, I mean, we're working towards that goal. It's still a long road ahead, especially when you have a boiler blowout.
What?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago we had our boiler cracked on us, so we're just waiting on some parts and stuff. We got it up, but I think it's shut back down. But anyway.
Thank you for explaining that a little bit, because I was missing a couple of days. I'm actually the hamster that runs in the wheel to keep it heated up there.
Exactly. Yeah, it's about that time, isn't it, to get back to work?
We got to get the fryers going. So what are you excited about the most this month? I mean, I know we're going to have fun on St. Patrick's Day. You guys are going to pull out all the stops and do a great job with this poppy dance.
Yeah.
But is there anything on your mind that you're kind of going, all right, I marked my calendar, man?
I tell you, I'm really looking forward to and really excited over the all-you-can-eat.
I'm telling you what.
I mean, to tell you. And Sunday, that's another huge one I think is going to be a huge one that I'm looking forward to. So
I love breakfast. And now, I got to ask you, how good are these pancakes?
Amazing.
There we go.
Amazing. I mean, what am I going to say? Bad?
I hope
exactly.
Not. Well, no.
Amazing.
It might work if you say bad.
Exactly. No, they're amazing pancakes. The kids and their parents and the scout leaders and troops, and they're going to be doing all the cooking.
And that's so cool. And then once again, what was the date for Surf and Turf?
That is the last Friday of the month, which I think is the 31st. Yep, 31st.
Oh, I am excited. And
5 till 7 or until I'm sold out.
Which will be 5:15, so you better get there at 4 o'clock.
Get in line. And if you come to the fish fry this Friday, we're serving a lot of plates. Just be a little patient. Fryers can only fry so much at one time. We're all back there working. And
do you guys get some grief?
Every once in a while. Oh, yeah. We got a couple that like to come back.
Well,
but
that's how good your fish is, though, too. If it wasn't good, people would wait for it. They don't want to wait for the good fish.
Yeah,
it's so
hot.
Cool, man.
It's always hot. So I appreciate everybody coming out and supporting the VFW. Anytime. I mean, we got all the stuff out there.
And then one last thing I did want to ask you about is, and I wanted to ask you about this last time, and that was the pub crawl on the 24th and 26th. I know you guys were a participator of that.
Yes.
Did you have a good turnout?
We did.
Great.
We did. Had an excellent turnout. Awesome. We donated to the fund. To that group.
Freedom 13.
Freedom 13. Yep. And Jared Schmidt.
Yep. That's good to see, because you guys were really active in getting the word out and really being on social media.
We tried, yeah. We really were. We were working hard to try to get as many people in there. But I hear it was a huge success across the nation.
Absolutely. And I love to hear that. And by the way, you know what else is going to be a huge success? When Chad and I tear up Surf and Turf night, and when we tear up some pancakes this Sunday.
Yes, 6-ounce ribeyes. We got the fish, fresh buffalo, fresh catfish, whitefish.
You can't go wrong.
Nope. Come on out.
Any fish that's fried by Chad is good fish.
That's what I hear.
So. I've heard the same
Yeah, that's what I hear.
I wasn't being funny. That's a real quote.
Yeah.
So with that being said, guys, if you can, stop by and support the Poppy Dance on Friday at the Alton VFW Post 1308. And if you can't do that, stop by and see me on Sunday for the pancake breakfast.
Yes.
And you better get your tickets now. Well, you don't need tickets, but at least a ticket to find a parking spot on Surf and Turf night because we're going to be jam-packed at the VFW.
I hope so. Come out, see me, and see us.
And Chad, Angie.
And Jay.
Alton VFW Post.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's
and thank you so much for what you do.
Thanks.
Give me a little hat toss right there. 10:31. We're talking to Lisa Webb next on Our Daily Show.